Imagine yourself standing atop a stone pyramid 60 meters high. The air is thin, heavy with the scent of copal incense and something else, a metallic tang that catches in your throat. You look down and your hands are trembling. Not because you are the victim, but because you are the witness to an apocalypse. You have been taught since birth that if this obsidian blade does not descend today, the sun will never rise again. Darkness will swallow your children. The world will end in screams. Does that feeling of an unavoidable catastrophe sound familiar? Much like how you might worry about a sudden health crisis or financial collapse today, the Aztecs lived in a state of eternal spiritual anxiety. They were not the bloodthirsty monsters often portrayed in movies. They were human beings terrified of the dark, believing they owed a massive blood debt to the gods who sacrificed themselves to create the world. On today's journey, Tim won't lecture you with dry statistics. Tim will bring you right beside them to see how they lived, hoped, and feared. Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed deep wrinkles on your forehead? That is a physical map of internal stress. For the Aztecs, the wrinkles on their civilization were the bloody flower wars, their way of unclogging the arteries of the universe before it stopped beating. Do not look away, for the secret to their survival lies in the moments to follow. First, the flower wars and the paradox of survival. Imagine you are a jaguar warrior hidden in the jungle. Your animal skin armor is soaked in sweat, and your goal today is not to kill your enemy as quickly as possible. On the contrary, if you accidentally finish your opponent on the spot, you have failed. This is the shocking paradox of the flower wars. Why give such a bloody conflict the beautiful name of a flower? Because to the Aztecs, the human heart was the most precious flower to offer to the sun god. They did not fight for land or gold, they fought to harvest the life force of the universe. Look into the eyes of a captured prisoner. You see not just sheer terror, but a haunting acceptance of destiny. This is the pain point that modern history rarely touches, the helplessness before a faith so powerful. It is like how we today sometimes feel trapped in an endless grind. Only the Aztecs were trapped in a blood debt they believed would lead to total collapse if left unpaid. Can you see their cosmic arteries constricting? To keep the sun on its path, they had to collect these blood life rafts. Tim wants you to hear the warrior's racing heart as they subdue their opponent with bare hands, just to keep that flower fresh until it reaches the pyramid's summit. The truth is, their economy and politics were built on the fear of being abandoned by the gods. Every battle was an attempt to renew humanity's lease on life. But the price only grew higher. What do you think of a society where the survival of millions depends on capturing and sacrificing their own kind? Let Tim know your thoughts in the comments. Second, the Great Temple and the Cosmic Surgery. Welcome to the center of the world, the Great Pyramid of Tenochtitlan. Stand at its base and look up at hundreds of steep stone steps stained with the red of time. This is not just architecture. It is a bridge between the dusty earth and the realm of the divine. Now is the most intense moment. The signaling drums boom a heavy, somber sound that vibrates through your very soul. The victim is placed upon a curved sacrificial stone. The Aztec priests appear solemn but burdened. They use razor-sharp volcanic glass knives, a material that creates cuts so precise they mirror the work of a modern surgeon. Why must they perform this gruesome act? Related to the pipes inside your own body, if a vessel is blocked, the heart stops and life ends. The Aztecs believed the universe had similar vessels, and human blood was the ultimate oil to keep the cosmic machine running smoothly. They performed the ritual to clear the flow of time. This is the shocking truth textbooks want to tell you in detail. Aztec sacrifice did not stem from hatred or madness, but from a misplaced compassion for the survival of the human race. They would rather sacrifice a few upon the stone altar than see millions perish in eternal night. Do you see any parallels with modern life? Do you ever feel you are sacrificing your health or family time to the gods of work and money, just to keep your personal world from collapsing? The Aztecs pushed that sacrifice to the absolute extreme for spiritual peace of mind. Third, the skull racks and the truth behind the mask. Join Tim as we enter the area of the skull racks that sompently. To the Spanish soldiers who first witnessed this, it was a literal image of hell. But to the Aztecs, every skull was a medal of faith, proof that the debt to the gods had been paid in full. Observe the expressions of the stone statues carved during this era. Instead of ferocity, you will see a stern discipline, a deep anxiety etched into the stone's wrinkles. They lived in a world where death lurked around every corner, much like our modern fear of sudden health crises or the decline of our bodies. The secret is that the Aztec Empire did not fall because of weakness. On the contrary, they built a brilliant civilization from this very fear. They created a society of iron discipline, highly advanced floating agriculture, the Chinampas, and a vast trade network. Fear did not paralyze them. It became the lever that pushed them to live at their most vibrant, creating great works before the debt was reclaimed. They were outsiders to modern history, but warriors in their own faith. They did not flee from pain. They faced it and transformed it into a ritual to sustain the world. Fourth, the collapse and the legacy from the dust of time. The story of the Aztec Empire ended not with a whimper, but in fire and the roar of cannons. When Hernán Cortés and the Spanish army arrived, two worlds with completely opposite beliefs collided. To the Spanish, sacrifice was a horrific crime. To the Aztecs, stopping the sacrifice meant the end of all life on Earth. Have you ever wondered what it feels like for a people to watch their sun slowly flicker out with no way to save it? It is total helplessness. The Aztec civilization collapsed, but their spirit remains in the fragments of history hidden beneath the dust of modern Mexico City. What can we learn from them? Not to imitate bloody rituals, but a lesson in gratitude for life and total devotion. The Aztecs cherished every drop of blood and every breath because they believed everything had its price. They lived a life of profound purpose, even if that purpose seems cruel to our eyes today. Are you letting your life pass in a dull, aimless fog like a rusting machine? Do not wait until your own sun begins to set to feel regret. Live like a flower warrior, offering the best of your soul to this world. Thank you for traveling with Tim to decode the secret of the Aztec blood debt. Your support is the energy that keeps Tim turning the pages of forgotten history. What do you think of the Aztecs' misplaced compassion? Leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter. Tim will take you to the mystery of a dynasty wiped from every record, where a single gold ring will open a door to a truth you've never heard. The secret is in your hands. Come explore it now.
The sun rises, the fire burns bright. We accept the
devotion to the world.
Vuelve la luz con la flor de cempasúchil, recordamos a los que amamos.
Every story begins somewhere, and the history of our world is etched within these glowing pages.
Long before the sun rose for the 5th time, the gods sacrificed themselves to create the world we know.
The echoes of the ages rise. Hear the wisdom of the past. A secret.
Hit the notification bell.
The renewal of the lease on life. Until the next chapter.